Okay. Alright. I'm going to change this to a line edit. It's not going to be editable by default. Okay. actually going to change this because I want it to be more general. I'm going to make a base. I'm going to draw one up there. Ain't got to pass anything to this one. Change that from the label to a line edit because I updated that. That way when it gets renamed or receives a rename request, go to my settings here. Turn that off. I'm not sure why I get that error in NeoVim every time I create a signal. Okay, so I don't want to call this here. I want to actually call, I'll rename down here. I haven't got used to tab being like, go through the options, because my BS Codium setup is, that's pick it, like that's the one that I want. So, but my NeoVim is like, you have to hit enter I still haven't got used to that. And then here. And then here. I actually think I already have a method on my file manager for that. Actually, I do, yeah. So we'll go ahead and do that now. I want to extract that out into its own file. That way I don't have to do file manager.file type. I can just do file manager or file type dot level or template or whatever. Why not right there? If not, rename file. So we'll get a probably gonna need a signal for that too. Put it here. And not emit. I just had that literal there for testing to see if my rename method worked, and it did. So and here we'll just pop in the new text. That should work. My delete file works, but you see here, see, I had each thumbnail have their own pop-up menu as well as a pop-up menu on my like file system widget. That's the reason why I'm sitting here and I'm refactoring that now, because my file system widget is just going to handle the menu. I'm working on a project in Godot. Because it's like super strong. I was building this in Qt with QML, but I swapped over mainly because the graph logic that's already in Godot is amazing. So, but anyways, I'm building a tool to help with like building quest lines, kind of like in World of Warcraft, I guess you could say. So like each link here, this is the link quests from a different level. Each graph is its own level. And this will let you, in this application, pick a quest from a different level and link it to here. That way when you're in your game, you don't have to load a whole level's worth of quests to make this quest available here. Like if you wanted to make a quest to say here, go to this zone, that's what this node could be used for. And then each line represents like a requirement. So before you make this quest available, you can check if this one's done, and it'll export out into JSON. So, and I built this property editor here. Like, you can have all kinds of data. So like attributes, for example, and then you can put strength, make it a float, and add it, and then it'll be a list of properties here. And you can come in here and edit it after you've done added it. I've done got all that logic worked out. I've done got the levels saving, the nodes saving its data and everything. The only thing that I have to work out is just on export, I have to add a table, like an array of IDs for the quests. But that's not going to be too hard. Right now, I'm just trying to get the UX good because I'm horrible at designing UI. But, I mean, right here, this is pretty much like the storyline, the entry node of every quest chain, quest line or whatever. And I actually got it, you know, you can search it. When you click on it, it just focuses that node. But yeah, I'm actually happy with how this is working in Godot though, for sure. It's strong. The control nodes is very strong. But, and I'm gonna make templates where, let's say you have a quest, your quests is pretty much the same information on every quest. You can just, in the property editor, I'm gonna have a, I'm gonna add a button here that says create template, and it'll just export that node template, that JSON, into a JSON file, and then you can just add it to different nodes or make it a default. But it's something that I've wanted to build for a while. Actually, I got this idea from some controversy of a popular streamer who thought that 700 if statements to traverse a narrative was good design. Anyways, I'm making a tool that will help indies make a scalable narrative. Theoretically, I'm going to build a plugin for Unreal and Godot that will automatically just, you build your narrative here, you put that plugin into the engine, and it handles it for you. You just decide what characters you want to put the stuff on. So, I was going to do it for Unity too, but frankly, I don't like Unity at all. So, I've tried using it in the past, and then that whole shenanigans with their runtime fee, kinda. Now I just don't I don't mess around with Unity at all. But this right here, I've got to remove it from here. Just go ahead and get rid of that. I don't think I'm going to need that signal, but I'll keep it just in case. And Yeah, I recently just rethemed the whole application. I had some wild theming on it, just playing around with it, you know. But hold on just a second, I'll show you what it is. I got some screenshots on my README here of what it is. It looked ridiculous. Hold on. So that's pretty much my gyra, everything that I've got planned for it. I want to add a Gemini. I live in Georgia. You could probably tell I've got a real big southern drawl, so yeah. But I've actually made a lot of progress since I've did this backlog. But I want to add Git, like a visual Git inspector, so you can view the diffs. I want to add a chat agent. That way, like, if you want to brainstorm, get some ideas on your story, your narrative, or whatever, you can do it right there in the editor. I want to add JSON editing as well. That way you don't have to rely strictly on the GUI. Because, I mean, that GUI that I showed, it supports nested data structures. I've had some pretty gnarly nested data structures in my testing. Like doing inventories and stuff, what this item's tooltip will be, etc. And it can get crazy editing it. So, but yeah, this was the theme that I originally had. The yellow and the blue and stuff. Which, I mean, it didn't look too bad, but the font was hard to read because it was like a pixel art font. I kind of wanted to like gamify it a little bit, and I was like, man, it started getting on my nerves just testing it. Just like my use cases, or where I see the features that I want in the application. That's pretty much. I wrote up some like stories and stuff, user stories and stuff, just for me. But once I get the file system done and I get the export system done for just JSON, I do want to support CSV also. So, but that'll come at a later time. That way you can either use JSON for your game, or if you have a database, you can just pop your CSV files into a database and just be done with it. So, but mainly indies that want to build scalable narratives for their game, where they don't have 5,000 if statements in a file saying, well, if this person picks this option, then do this. That person picks this option, then do this. So, or, you know, that's a nonlinear design. This is going to actually support, I want to support a stateful data design and more of a data driven. Right now I'm shooting for more of a data driven design, but I do want to handle a stateful as well. So I just haven't really thought about, because of the way my brain processes this, it just gravitates toward more of a data-driven design. Like, but I mean, stateful has its use cases as well. But yeah, this was the original theme that I had. But I think it looks better now since I rethemed it. Let's see here. And I mean, this is like my first serious project that I've built inside Godot. So I'm still learning a lot of documentation checking. So I just want to make sure that I got all the menu related stuff out of this file. I think that I did. So this will tell our file system that the thumbnail was entered. This one will tell it that it was exited and a menu request. I actually need to, yeah, because I had to write this method right here because every time you would hover over the pop-up menu, it would deselect the thumbnail that you clicked on the menu with, and I wanted it to stay selected. That way the user would know. I'm mainly building this because I like building open world style games, strong quest driven games. And plus, like, this is a very good portfolio piece, so I think it is. Maybe it would have been better if I used a different framework instead of using a game engine, but I mean, I was having a lot of issues inside Qt, and I was just tired of dealing with it. I think I'm good in this file now. The file system here. Okay, so I do already have an active thumbnail. Let's go back up here and type that so I'll get some autocomplete. I'm still learning NeoVim too, so. I'm gonna have to rethink that. Let's see here. I guess I could. Actually, what I need to do is create another method to just make. Yeah. That's what we'll do. So I'll just go ahead, pop that there. That there. Gotta go back over here. It's my college card right there. Rename active. Actually, let me close that. Rename active. I'll just put that there. True. Well, I need to yank that. So this should turn on. That should turn on the editing, so. Active thumbnail dot. And that's just saying if we have an active thumbnail, that means we're hovering one or clicked one. So show the correct menu items. And then create thumbnails. Actually, I think I've got a parameter on the signal. Instead of storing an active thumbnail, I could just pass it here as null. I really don't want to type that. Not right now. I already know what that's complaining about. That's going to break some more stuff, but we'll go fix it. I think I even passed that. I'm thinking I'm even passing. Let me go check. Be sure. No, I do need to store that. Let me think for a second here. I really don't like storing global variables. I'm not a very big fan of it. Unless it's something inside the node tree like that, you know. But something that I'm going to update so frequent, like an active thumbnail, like every time it gets hovered, I kind of just don't. I've run into problems so far doing that in Godot, like, because the signals don't get. You can't really control how the signals get updated. I've ran into some strange bugs. So I feel like every commit I make after I test it, I've got 2 bugs that I gotta fix. Yeah. I don't know if that music's too loud or not. I guess I'll just go back to storing that. What are you doing, bro?
Fucking World of Warcraft.
Waiting on WoW? What? Is it updating or something? Oh, no, it's Tuesday. Oh, God. Is it one of them big maintenance days?
Oh, yeah. It's an 8-hour maintenance.
What?
3, so...
I don't know, man. I ain't logged in on that in a month. Which I kind of wanted to play Legion Remix, too, but I don't know. I just got sucked into building this, so...
all the class order, all mounts, got a revamp, got a recolor and shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the summon for it. When you summon it, it's a fucking fail portal up underneath it. And then when you fucking dismount it, there's a fail explosion. All of them have it. And they're all green.
Every time. Every time.
There's the armor set I showed you. There's a fail, then there's regular fire, then there's purple fire, and then there's a light version of it as well. A light fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The light fire requires you to do all raids in Mythic. Not that hard. And then you do if you do the burning throne on normal 20 times you get 2 weapons as well, so which is spatial active. Sniper Maker. Both variations.
Okay. So on rename file request, we're making the thumbnails. Line edit, editable. Delete file. I know that works. I've been tested it. I need to take some time and actually learn how to use Gut. I haven't done that yet. see here. Create dar. I kind of want to pop all this into its own function here. We'll call it like connect thumbnail or something. And we'll just come back up here. B. Delete. Pass it the file and the selected directory path. That should connect our thumbnail to all the signals that we need from the thumbnail. Now hovered. Your thumbnails. Okay. I'm thinking. Let's see here. What did I connect that to again? I think I connected it to the right click, didn't I? Yeah, the thumbnail menu requested. You see, I think I can change that to not require. Yeah, let me go back up here and remove that. Because I don't. Because if I'm going to update the active thumbnail, in the level thumbnail, I mean, I could flip-flop signals. Just And then I wouldn't have to hold a reference to the thumbnail. Ugh. How would that work if I did that? I'll just leave it like it is, because I mean, these are children of the file system, so. Okay, I think I'm ready to test it.
Till I
think
finally
so.
figured out my damn phone went ring.
Why?
The damn thing somehow got managed to be put in fucking silent. Like my ringer wasn't working, my text messages. If I wasn't looking at my phone, I wouldn't know. I figured out how to fucking switch that shit. I don't know what.
Okay. Okay, so my menu's not showing up here. So, is my signal getting called? Where you at, Ginger? Come here, kitty. Come here, kitty. I think she's about loved out because the kids have been here. And they always snuggle with her.
She cuddles up to me.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna go play some Dying Light.
Yeah.
Or finish up on rewatching Game of Thrones.
Okay, let's see here. I'll go ahead and close that down. I was trying to figure out why my NeoVim wasn't spinning up a server when it seen a Godot.project file. Oh. I don't think I have that set up for GD script yet. Oh. Thumbnail menu requested. Oh, I know what I didn't change. I know exactly what I didn't change here. Okay. So I've got my logic mixed up. Let's figure out how. Go ahead and put this back over there. Okay, so we know this is working here. my show menu though, that's what should be. Yeah, show menu here. If we have an active thumbnail, we need to add the items for the file clicked, so just rename and delete. We don't want create directory or nothing. But I think where my issue is, I think it's inside my level thumbnail. Like right here on turn off menu. Where am I calling that turn off menu at? Oh, in process. Oh. I usually don't do that, but I think I did that just to see if it was working, which it was working. It was. It's not working now though. I had this working perfectly when I had a pop-up menu on each thumbnail, but I was like, man, that's very inefficient, so